This is testimony from the borders with a news story. It's a very disturbing news story. This story is not for kids. This is not made for kids. Your kids may not. You don't want your kids to watch this. Also, it's a warning that goes out toward women. Women needs to understand this. So, what is this disturbing story? There have been a plethora of doctors who are being charged with sexual assault. Let me read some of these charges here. Queen's doctor charged with drugging and assaulting patients. So he's using drugs and he's sexually assaulting them. Doctor charged in sexual assault and has military ties. Why? Where did these doctors come from? These doctors are regular men. They're regular men that have temptations. They're regular men that goes through things that men goes through. And they will attack. Not all doctors, not all male doctors, but they are out there and you must be warned. Riverside doctor arrested again. This doctor arrested multiple times. Arrested again after more patients at skincare clinic emerged with sexual assaults. So he's a repeat offender. Toronto doctor charged with sexual assault. These are cases that have been going on. These cases, some of these are old, some are new, but know and understand there's a problem with these male doctors. Former TGH doctor arrested on the sexual assault charges. It goes on and on. BC doctor charged with sexual assault in Surrey and Delta. New York. This is the same Queens doctor here. Here's another doctor. Doctor in York region charged with sexually assaulting 2 patients. He got caught with the 2 patients. A lot of times they get away. ER doctor, Mount, supposed to be Sydney Hospital, charged with sexual abuse of 2 patients. This doctor, 16 women accused doctor charged with drugging, sexual assault. The list goes on and on. I can stroll and the list goes on and on. So who else? You have to be careful with dentists. The dentists are getting in trouble. East Alabama dentist arrested on sex abuse, rape, and sodomy charges. Dentists. So even when you go to the dentist, got a warning. Dentist accused of sexual assaults. Okay, he getting some favor there. People backing him. They don't agree with it. Dentist facing sexual assault charges, still seeing patients. He's got sexual assault charges against women and he still get to see patients? The world we live in is sick. Charges reduced. They reduced his sexual charges. Assault and the sexual assault. He reduced charges, so you get the idea. Now let me go back to this. Many doctors are gynecologists. Male doctors, male gynecologists. This is a major problem. And women need to know and understand this is wickedness. Before coming to the truth, before coming to Christianity, my first child, I knew something was wrong. I couldn't put my finger on it. I knew something was wrong. All those doctor visits, all those take off your clothes, spread your legs, stick your finger in her vagina every visit. Those visits were frequently. And so these men get to look, gynecologists They get to look into put their finger in, hands on women's vaginas. They're married. They're virgins. They got virgins that come for checkups. They do this too. Not pregnant. Men should not listen. This is why back in the days, scripture days, there were midwives. So the warning to the women, a man should not be giving birth to your child. He's there. This is really a woman's job. Women don't like to hear that's a woman's job. They don't like to hear that, but this is a place, women only. Certain times, women only. This is one of them. But some of these men, they go after these jobs. I saw some of them bragging online. I went into this profession. I get to see vaginas all day, every day. They get off on these things. They get to see women's private parts day after day, daily, different parts. No one can tell me they got to stick their finger in them every visit. So the women should look for women doctors when it comes to giving birth, and not men doctors. When you go to the doctor for anything, go to the dentist for anything, you should look for a woman. As for, I have wife, daughters, they have to go to female doctors. This is why it's the right thing to do. A man ain't supposed. As a young person, I knew something was wrong. You looking, these men, she get to open her legs wide in the stirrups. They're always putting their legs in the stirrups, up high. And they get that little rolling chair and roll right up to them. With the light shining where you can see everything. Things that the person can't see. Why you gotta have all this light? Why you gotta have all unnecessary? The midwives back in the days, they didn't even have all the stuff they have now. They weren't doing all of that. They could listen to a heartbeat. They could check the pulse. They check certain things. They check the weight. They knew you're healthy and the baby's doing well. They can hear the heartbeats, but they still feel the need to put their finger in them. Women know when they're having contractions. They can't tell us they're doing this to find out if she's dilating. No, they know when they're having contractions. So let it be a warning to the women. You don't want to participate in this wickedness. These women, be careful. They're out there sexually assaulting innocent females, married females. It doesn't matter if you're married or you're single. If you go to a male doctor, if you go to a male dentist, you are at risk of a sexual assault, especially in Babylon. Especially. This is testimony from the border.